see if it gets, you know, it sucks, man. Let's do this. There we go. Let's see if the stream is better. This is Wi-Fi stream, so. But I don't know what's happening today in the news, which is really bizarre. 'Cause I don't give a shit. I guess that's what it is. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna take my dinosaur out of the package. I'm gonna keep where's my other phone? My other phone handy, so I can see if the stream is working. See what people are saying. I feel terrible that. I didn't have any idea. I bought this morning. We'll see. I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna definitely make it better. It's gonna be metal looking, some kind of metal. What's up? Let's plug this in. I got a Yeti down here. Oh, I could do it like this. Hang on. Okay, let's put this here. These phones might heat up a whole lot, but we'll see. It's not too terribly hot. I might have to. Well, I know if it's like 85 or something, it's a definite problem. But it's not 85, so hang on. Oh my God. There we go. Come on. All right, why are you fucking with me there? I gotta make this so this bottom part doesn't move. Hi, Robin. That's a Robin, of course. Let's see if we can get on YouTube here, make sure it's working. Oh, quite a setup I have here. What's new? Not a lot. What's new with you? There's a live. Oh, thanks, Toxic. Appreciate it. Didn't give me a thumbnail. I think that sucks. Oh, that's bullshit. I hate that when they do that. What's the matter with YouTube? They can't get their shit together? Hang on. Oh, is that right? It's raining all day? Well, I can't see. No, this is just so annoying. I'm gonna turn this one off. Looks like the stream's working here, so. All right. Let's slide it off. We'll put this down here. Until it doesn't work. So I'm gonna open up my Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now I thought, when I looked at this and I pressed the button, I thought it just roared. But then, I roared. It's a Venture Force. The kid that was checking me out kept like doing this with his, and I'm like, dude, don't break that. Get your hands off my fucking Tyrannosaurus, man. Go buy your own. Dickwad. What, the stream is? Yeah. That's because I'm over by the house where it can get Wi-Fi. So, oh, I guess it does move. Now this is gonna look awesome. Some kind of metallic. They should have made the tail move, but what are you gonna do? You know? All right. Make sure these legs, I don't know, silver maybe or gold, I think. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Ria G and Freddie. It's awesome, man. This will be used. This will work. Like it a lot. All right. This is the first. No, it's not the first, but I'm gonna make a green screen with that dinosaur. I'll be cleaning that up tonight. Fuck Sam's room. Did I take him blueberries? I will next time I go in. He's got food. What's going on in the news? Anything? Here, let's see. Hang on, I can use my phone. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's going on in the news. I will read you the news. How about that? Just call me libtard, which I was a Republican at one time, so I'm not that much of a libtard. I'm more conservative than you would guess. It's because I'm an artist doesn't mean that I have like. I think less government's a great idea, sort of. Depends, man. People need to eat, you know. Maybe I turned into a libtard, whatever. Shouldn't be. I'm glad that our military's great, though, but we spend maybe a little bit too much. Let's see what the news says. All right. Corning Dental sent me a nice card. Aren't you nice? Let's see. Okay, hang on. I'm having trouble seeing. Let's do this. Hang on. Can't see shit. The phone is not working. Come on, phone. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Well, I don't know. My phone's sort of, I think it's overheated or something. Hang on. I know what's. Yeah, I'm trying to read you. I'm trying to get everybody educated here, including myself. Let's try it again. Fuck, man. There we go. Fuck. U.S. counts Indiana border school deaths for first time, but leaves key questions unanswered. I don't know about that. Ukrainians sought safety in Odessa, Now as Russia sets its sights on the city, fears return. Get the fucking Russians. I hate to say it, but it's just like, fuck. Go get them. Live update. Gains in Northeast. Counteroffensive. Good. Good. With Ukraine refusing to concede land, and Russia, I'm having trouble reading this, holding firm, the world readies for a long war. Not necessarily. Passenger with no ID had to fly a plane lands aircraft in Florida after pilot has medical emergency. Passenger with no idea how to fly a plane lands aircraft in Florida after pilot has I could do it. I was a professional driver. I drove a cab. I could do that. My dad could fly a plane. I hated going up with him. It scared the shit out of me. God. Come on, Pete. Let's go whatever he said. Let's go for a ride or whatever. I hated it. Jeez. I remember this one time he's landing the plane, and it's like wind gets weird down towards the ground, and like the wings are going like this. And I'm like, oh fuck, It's a little plane, People die in these little planes more often than they die in like a 747. It's just fucked up. I don't care if it's the safest way to travel. I mean, I'll do it. I do it. I'll get on a plane. I man up and do it. That doesn't mean I gotta like it. Once I get on the plane, I remember the last time I was on a plane, I texted my friend Rex, like, okay, take care of him in case I die, like that. And he just, smiley face back. What else we got? Senate to vote on national-wide abortion bill ahead of Roe decision. Oh, judge halts $10,000 fine against Trump for now. Really? Why? That's not good. Why halt it, man? He's non-compliant. New York Justice Arthur Aragon said the Daily. God, I wish I could see this. Contempt fines could resume this month if the former president doesn't turn over documents in court case. Why give him a break, man? He's been fucking around for so long. Why? What do you mean they can resume? Why are you stopping them, douche? Former President Donald Trump arrives for a rally. Fuck it, man. Are you serious? They can resume? He didn't want to give a shit up, He had a subpoena. Fuck this, man. Guy, just ridiculous. It's only $10,000 a day. He's so rich, isn't he? That's not gonna affect him, right? 'Cause he's so rich. That's what he said. That's what he tells us. It's not gonna be anything for him. He makes that a fucking hour, according to him. But he's the biggest bullshitter that ever lived. What's this? Hang on, let me get some shade. COVID booster rollout needs a reboot to save older Americans, experts say. Oh, I qualify for a booster. I'll go get one. I'm an older American now. That's true. I can't believe that I'm this age. Seriously. I don't feel like, I don't know. I think about my dad at this age. Fuck, he was an old guy. I mean, I'm pretty immature, you know what I'm saying? I'm real immature. My dad, I think about that. Like, I look at people my own age, some like bald guy that's I don't know what he does, sells cars or something. I'm like, fuck, man, your life matters. I know. I can't believe that I'm this age. There was a point in my life when I was young, right out of the Navy, that I was pretty irresponsible. I know it's hard to believe, but I was pretty irresponsible. I always managed to get by though. You know, that's back when I was drinking though. So my behavior had to do with alcoholism for sure. You know, that was played a part. I got sober, things changed a whole lot. A whole lot. I wouldn't go back to drinking if my life depended on it. That shit sucks. Let's open this back up, see if they got some more news for us. Let's see. I need some masks. I don't have any masks. They're sort of gone. I gotta look around and see if I can find them. I'll still wear a mask. I don't care. If I'm gonna go in some place and it's gonna be like real close contact, I'll wear a mask. I have no problem with it. But on the same hand, I think that I might not wear a mask because I'm probably gonna be doing some videos. Arizona executes inmate in state's first use of capital punishment in nearly a decade. He's a charming looking guy. Oh, he's totally psycho. He's the craziest looking dude. He got a lethal injection. I'd be pissing in my pants. I would. Can you imagine? How about electrocution? Do they still do that? You know what they still do? The firing squad. I remember when they did that in Nevada. I was a kid. I'm like, really? They're gonna Gary Lee Gilmore or something? They shot the guy. The way they avoid guilt is that they have like 9 people that shoot him or something, and like some of them don't have a bullet or something like that. How do you like to be on that firing squad? Or like, do we have volunteers to shoot Gary Lee Gilmore? Yeah, I'm psycho. I'll do it. No thanks. I'll skip that. What, there's a bonus? Oh, I'll do it. How much should I get for shooting the criminal? I mean, seriously. U.S. drug overdose death reached an all-time high. 2021 CDC says. I bet it did. There's a lot of people that during the pandemic have just been like wasted. I cut a guy off. I didn't really know him real good, but I mean, like, I cut him off because it seemed like he was trolling me and drunk, and I'm like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're on my channel. You start trolling me and saying shit. I'm like, sorry, I'm not gonna do it. You know, I'm just not gonna do it. Alcohol makes people do stupid shit. Other drugs make people do stupid shit. Abusing Adderall, you know, any of that, cocaine, Xanax, whatever. Smoking too much weed, man. Weed will make you not want to do shit. It will. I remember when I was a kid smoking weed, it'd make me paranoid as crap. I'd think everybody was looking at me and shit. I mean, I haven't done it since I'm, you know, because I had a bad experience when I was a kid, so I haven't tried it again. And that's what I recommend to you kids. Like, just say no. Don't do it. You don't need to do that. Don't smoke marijuana. I'm trying to help. Oh, there's my stream. It's the increased enforced isolation. It's the increased enforced isolation. Yeah, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. I'm telling you, it fucked my head up what I would do is I would get stoned and then I wouldn't want to go anywhere. I'd just fucking sit around. And then to cap it off, then I'd put booze on top of it. I'm telling you, I was a fucking wreck. But it's like any of that is not good for you. It's just, it's so bad for you. I cannot tell you. Like, it's just like fucks up your like initiative. You don't get art on, I'll tell you that. Like, now, with that said, like, when I've been like, well, I'm not in the mood to make art, maybe I'll try marijuana one more time. I take one hit and then, wow, I think I'm gonna go paint or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't be by yourself smoking weed and expect things to like go right in your life. Like, it's just, I know it seems like weed, oh, it's just weed. Oh, please, man, that's a chemical you're putting in your body. It affects you, it totally affects you. Don't think it doesn't. Hey, I don't want to sound, I know I'm bumming people out. I don't want to sound like a dick. I don't care if you smoke weed. I'm not a fucking tool. More power to you. But I mean, like, if you're just doing anything all the time, I'm sorry, Snoop Dogg, if he's really still doing that all the time, I doubt it. I think a lot of that is just sort of like image. You got to have an image. That's what I think. Because you cannot smoke all the time and be, no, dependency, there's power in being independent. Oh, you mean like, you're saying that if you get a dependency, right, smoking weed, that is terrible. I'm telling you, that's a fact. It's like when I quit drinking, I found myself, after I quit, I was empowered. It gave me strength. It gave me strength. It did. It gave me a strength that I didn't have. Knowing that you can quit something, which anybody can quit, it's just like, if you can't get it right in your head, you know what I mean? It's just, it's not good, man. Yeah, when you're young, you experience, Dylan, I agree. I was using heavily for 7 years and too much was too much. Right. Before I started realizing how much it was running my life and ruling me. That's right. I quit and have been becoming a much happier person. I agree. Too much of anything just fucks it up. Like a little, like I'm being serious. Like if I would take like one hit of weed, okay. But if I'm sitting around smoking like I did when I was, 22, I was a fuck up, man. I was a total fuck up. It just, wait a minute. Weed wasn't so much the problem, it was booze. Booze was really the problem for me. Although when I quit smoking weed, or when I quit drinking, I quit smoking weed and cigarettes because I was like, well, if I get stoned, then I'm gonna go get beer, So I was just like, fuck it, I quit, It's everywhere though. That's the problem. You could go get it if you want it. It's so simple to get, so it makes it really difficult to actually quit unless you want to. There's beer everywhere, man, but I was just like, fuck this, man. I'm tired of this. My energy level is so much better if I don't drink. You know, fuck it, I just can't do it. I'll tell you something else. Stay away, when you quit, stay away from caffeine. Give it some years without caffeine. There's a buzz in being sober. I swear to God. There's a buzz in being sober. You don't need caffeine. You don't need anything. Just drink water. That's all you need to do is just drink water. All right, see you, Tony. That is the best way to do it. Work out heavily. Work out heavily, and this is it. I swear to God, this is what worked for me. Whenever I got the urge to drink, I would do push-ups, and it changes the body endorphins, and you know, your brain's endorphins, and you know, it's just like you sort of forget about it for a while. Now, this works. You could probably even try this. Say you get the urge to drink. I just discovered this recently, and it's for anxiety. You get the urge to drink, right? Try taking like 4 deep breaths from the diaphragm. Just and it works the same way. The only problem with the anxiety is, like, that rapid thought will go away, right? But it comes back. It's like effective real fast, but it's not as long lasting. So if you were like, if you're like a doctor put you on, like, I don't know, an SSRI or something like that, it would just kind of help, you know? It just helps. I'm telling you, man, physical activity of some kind, when you're trying to quit anything, works. It's worked so many times in my life. It just, I'm telling you, you get the stupid thought in your head, do some push-ups real fast. You stop doing the push-ups, you're like, oh, my head's clean. It fucking works. It just fucking works. I don't know. I don't have any problem with weed. I think that it should be sold and everything. Weed as a medicine is like popping pills to smoke it recreationally. Hang on. Weed is medication. It's like popping pills to smoke it recreationally. You can smoke it recreationally, I think. It's just, if you're doing it, if you have to do it daily, you get the urge to smoke and you cannot stop and you have to smoke. That's where the problem lies. Like, if you could, if I wanted to smoke, I could smoke, and then, like, I don't know, 2 months later, you know, everything in moderation really is the key. Too much of anything is just like, just don't put that much in your body. You know? Yeah, too much is too much. It's just like, you know, and here's the issue though. Say you're smoking or drinking, to say, well, okay, I'm only gonna slow. If you could do this, right? If you could do this, if you have a problem smoking and you said, well, okay, now I'm not smoking during the day anymore. I'm only gonna take like a hit or two before I go to bed at night, and you know, that's like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. But the problem is people fall back into their bad habits. So the next thing you know, you're fucking doing wake and bake, you know? And wake and bake will just fucking trash a day. It will. If I did something like that, man, I wouldn't get any fucking training done. You know, I need to make production, man. I need to make art. I've said this, man. I got 25 years left, maybe 30. Maybe I got 30. I had a grandmother that lived into her 90s. I gotta make stuff, man. I'm not far enough along. That's how I feel. I feel like what, the Whitney, are they ever gonna fucking get a bad taste in my mouth about that museum? I'll be dead and they'll fucking want my shit. The problem is people truly addicted are using too much, are honest about their own use habits. I made excuses for myself for a while. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I need to relax. You know what you need to do? Not smoke or drink. That will help you relax. It just takes a certain amount of time to get away from it. Usually, like with booze, I don't know what it is with weed, but it's probably less. No, yeah, probably. It's about 30 days, and I was feeling better. About 30 days. If you could do 30 days, you can do a year. That's what I did. I was just like, fuck it. Like, and the other thing is, like, that I noticed for me, it was like I had so much more money. It was like, oh my God. I remember I had quit drinking and I started this pet service. I'd been sober for like a month and a half or 2 months. And I go in my room and yeah, it's legal in the state. And I'm counting my money and I had like 750 bucks. And I was like, oh my God, I have $750. If I can have this, I can have 7,000. And I was like, the other thing that I recommend for people trying to quit shit, idle hands, don't sit around, work. I started the pet service. This is true. And I worked at this restaurant that like dealt with me when I was a stinking drunk. They liked me. I called my friend Charlie. I said, man, I quit drinking. I've been so. Can't talk about it. He he dealt with me in the right way. He did. He's a real great guy. I guess just a bunny. Everybody's got issues, huh? That's the deal. Everybody's got some kind of problem or another. Drugs, emotional, both together. Sort of go hand in hand. There's a lot of people that self-medicate, trying to numb yourself out. I did a lot of that. That's why I like booze, because they're just fucking blotto me. Never got like beat up or I got mugged when I was drunk though. But I mean, like I wasn't like I've known guys that drink that like I would. Charlie, guy runs a huge like global venue now. I know him. He was one of the managers at the restaurant I worked at. It's like promotes music. Like, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Seriously. I gotta go. Make sure this plant is shaded. I just yanked it up from outside. I'll be right back. Stay here. No, I think it's okay. Hang on, let me look. tell you what I find weird. Like if you ever go to, I went to once, and then when I wanted to quit drinking, one time, I tried to quit several times. I didn't have the money to go rehab or anything. I just knew that if I didn't quit, my life would be destroyed. My body felt terrible. I was thinking about Charlie Ryan, my conversation with Charlie. He was like, why'd you come up here? And then this club fighting thing back then. Said, to make art and club fight. He said, why would you want a club fight? I'm like, I don't know, make money. He said, that's asinine. That's what he said. He said, that's asinine, don't do it. So just, you came up here to make art, didn't you? That's the dude that, like, there was an Ed Keenholz show. He walks up to me and he says, Peter, have you seen the Keenholz show? And I said, no. He goes, go see it. I'll take over for you. You gotta go see it. But I'll tell you something. Stay away from stimulants. Don't drink coffee. Don't drink coffee. It gives you anxiety, and then you want to self-medicate. Best thing to do is just drink water. And if you're around somebody, ask them if they're not addicted to something. Just ask them, hey, don't do that around me while I'm trying to quit. Right? Like, just, do you know what I'm saying? So, if it's somebody that's a real wasteoid, you can't deal with them. You cannot deal with them because you'll end up using them. That's how it is. You know, you go see your friend that drinks a lot. I didn't see a bunch of my friends for years until I fucking knew that I wouldn't drink. Now I don't care if they drink. You know, I don't care if they drink, but if you are with someone, if you like have a significant other, and they have it under control, right? They should have no problem with like you saying, hey, look, I'm trying to quit. Please don't drink in front of me, right? And they'll probably do it if they love you. I mean, fuck it. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal. So they probably already see that it's a fucking issue with you, and they probably would rather have you sober. I've seen it, man. I've seen people, like, even weed, man. I've seen people like quit smoking weed for 2 days and be totally different. Totally different. It fucks you up, I'm telling you. It all fucks you up. If it's a chemical, it's gonna fuck you up. And just stay away from it for a certain amount of time. You know. Yes, I'm green screening this bad boy. It's gonna be great. I just don't know what color I should. You know, do I paint him like a regular dinosaur, which I wouldn't have T-Rex this color, right? I'd make him red, yellow, and blue, something like that. That's me, because it doesn't matter. They can see, he could be orange. This is shit. No, he would still, it'd be better if he sort of camouflaged somewhere, now that I think about it. But I want to green screen him for sure. The question is, maybe, I think it should be metal. I'm gonna paint him metal because he goes along with my other robots. I just don't know what metal I'm gonna paint him. You know, I have gold and I have silver. And I could probably make him rusty too. I could make him a rusty metal. Maybe that's it. with and make his teeth like silver. I don't know. I don't know. Copper or bronze? Yeah, sure. I got bronze. Sure. Copper or bronze. Yep. I should get the copper paint when I have money. So if I have a gallon of the copper paint around, it's a bummer if you don't have it because it's like $100 a gallon. What do you do when you rust metal? Vinegar and salt? Oh, the best way to do it is to get Lime Away. It comes in a spray bottle, and that will really rust out your metal quick. Now, here's the thing. If you use some of the products, like say CLR, that makes it like dark. It darkens your metal. You want rust, you want it to look rusty, use Lime Away. It's like in this green and white bottle, okay? And they sell it at Dollar General. You use that and spray that on the metal and you can make it rusty. But I'm telling you, if you use other products, it just like darkens it. It fucking sucks. So it's very specific. Now I think that's because I think that Lime Away is an acid, and the other ones are caustic because they're a base. And I think the base responds like that, and I think the Lime Away, because it's an acid, it causes it to rust. So you could also use the sun, and you could piss on it, right? Because, do you understand what I'm saying? You could throw some vinegar on it, but if you really want it to rust fast, like overnight, use Lime Away. It's in a spray bottle, Dollar General. Sometimes you'll see it at, what's up, Freddie? Sometimes you'll see that at Walmart. And if you want to get a patina on, like, copper, right? Or bronze, sulfur, anything with sulfur in it will make a difference. And what else is used? Well, I've used products that are made for antifungals for plants. It's a sulfur product, and it's really green. It's like bluish green. You can spray it on there. It'll really get it going. It'll move it pretty quick. They do make a product that you can buy. It's rust activator, but it's expensive. If you're looking for rust activator for iron or steel, use Lime Away. But make no mistake, if you use another brand, it might be a base and it might just make it dark. I gotta go work on the mermaid in a little bit. That thing is looking sweet. I won't go do it now, because if I go over there, I'm gonna move the what you call it, you know, the computer hooker upper thing, the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna move it under the basement because it has a real long cord, and I'm gonna put it in this window right here. It makes sense. Now the only thing of it is I don't know how the reception will be in the front bedroom upstairs. But what are you gonna do? But I want to be able to live stream better out there in the barn, because the barn's awesome, and I'm gonna do shit out there. That's what I want to do. Shit. I want to do shit. I want to make shit. I want to get a show. I'm gonna get a show. Well, I'm gonna. It's just where. So, you know, it's like whatever. You should try running a long wire and put a Wi-Fi booster in the barn. Okay, now here's the deal. I can do that, and I have an Ethernet wire that will go the distance, right? I thought about that and put the Ethernet wire through some PVC and then just dig like a 4-inch trench or something, coming out of the house and just take it out there. But well, yeah, a Wi-Fi booster. I was thinking about I keep thinking hook it up to a computer. That's originally what I was like doing, was like, oh, I'm gonna live stream on my computer. So I put in an Ethernet cable, but what's up, Nixie? But I'm not doing that. I'm using the phone. The phone's better to live stream on pretty much. But yeah, a Wi-Fi booster in the barn. I don't know if that's how it works. I think you take the booster from right where your Wi-Fi is and it throws it a distance. Because I tried that and I was like totally frustrated. I'm trying to like read the direction. I'm going, what the fuck are you talking about? So I bought one that went like 150 or 175 feet. It's no good. You have to get one that goes the distance that you want. So out to there, it's like 100 feet. I didn't know what I was doing. I wish there was an easy way to do it. It's just not easy for me, I got my mind on shit. The Wi-Fi, but I'll figure it out. I don't know. I feel like I want to eat something tonight. I got a steak, I just don't feel like cooking it. I wish I had my robot butler. Yeah, cook me a steak, robot butler, and twice baked potato and a Caesar salad. My robot butler could do that. I would imagine we're very close to that point. I would think. Just search your cookbook menu. Give me some ideas, and I'll tell you what to make, robot butler. I don't know how much Honda's robot is, but it's pretty bitchin'. I'd take one of those if somebody wanted to give me one. That'd be awesome. I don't know if that's like big enough to carry me though. I want one that'll carry me. I mean, if you're gonna have a butler and it's a robot, like say you're at the beach and the sand is hot, robot butler, come over here and pick me up so I don't burn my feet and take me into the water. Aye, sir. I'd make him call me sir. So if you don't, the next thing you know, the robot butler's stabbing you while you're sleeping. They'll do that. I've watched many movies where that happens. That one with Will Smith, I, Robot, that's good. I watched we watched some stupid thing with Halle Berry in it. Moonfall. God, it was a horrible fucking movie. It was just so horrible. It's just, God, what happened to her? Yeah, a speedboat wouldn't be bad. I mean, if he could do that, but I mean, he's metal, so he's probably just gonna be able to walk me in the water but yeah, that would be nice. I mean, in a perfect world. You know, the robot that I like is in this movie. His name is Chase, I think. And it's in this movie with Matthew McConaughey. God, what is that called? Interstellar or something? Love that robot. I thought it was really interesting. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Transformers, my favorite. It's one of my favorite franchises. I love it. People don't like Shia LaBeouf. I think he's all right. He's perfect for that part, playing the bumbling kid. the unwitting hero, you know, the reluctant hero. I think he did a good job doing that. Marky Mark, that movie's pretty good. He did an all right job. It's a long movie, that one with Marky Mark. Marky Mark's a sensation. There's never any dirt on him, probably for a reason. It's probably like decent. I can't remember. What is the name of his band? He was in a band. What is it called? God, it's not Boys to Men. What do you think of RoboCop? I think that movie is about a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6. I'm sorry. I like the second RoboCop. I sort of like that actor. I don't know. That's just me, though. I know somebody that doesn't like that actor. I thought he did a pretty good job. I mean, RoboCop is good, but I mean, Blade Runner's a great movie. Oh, what was it we were watching recently? Jesus Christ, Dune. I'd like to watch Dune again. I didn't really understand all of it. I think that but there is some weird stuff in there with the kid and his mom. It looks a little suggestive, you know, like, you know, he's undressing and his mom's looking over her shoulder. Gotta see your kid's ass? What's the matter with you? Sick. It's weird, man. It's really weird. It's blatant. You cannot miss it. Like, why are they trying to infer that? I just find that strange when they do that. Like, it's like a father and his daughter, right? But they're like, sort of like, there's this like unwritten tension that would never exist with anybody normal, right? That would never exist. So why are you writing that in there? It's always like just some little thing, like the woman in Dune they're undressing and they're both like looking over their shoulders once. Your mom's undressing, you would never look over your shoulder, okay? I would go blind. I didn't want to see Donna Sue naked, trust me. No thanks, Mom. I had a friend that his mom was like a nudist, and he said he'd have friends over and she would walk out. He said he was mortified, like, Mom, can you just go? What? It's natural. Well, okay, Mom, but, and I said, dude, is your mom smoking hot? He's like, no, like that, not at all. I don't know, I think that's like exhibitionism. You know the kids are coming over and you know that's probably not part of their household. I'm not saying, you know, you shouldn't be uptight. You know, you don't want your kids to be like freaks about nudity. But, like, there's this point where it's like, is this weird? You know? I don't know. We're just, we're the naked ape. We wear clothes, you know? We exist. And if we're not wearing clothes and we're hanging around with it's just too weird, man. Man, my legs are all itchy. It's because I'm out here getting sun, which, my legs are real white. My plant that I planted back there looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the balls to do it. I know somebody that's an exhibitionist. I think so. She's just walks around naked like no big deal. Do I know anybody else like that? I've known people that do modeling, like life drawing for art classes. They all seem like they might have a little bit of that in them. You know, it's just like, yeah, whatever. You know, what are you why are you so uptight? You know, that kind of attitude. Like, I don't know, I just am. Um, I remember the first life drawing class I went to, and God, everybody in there, like, there's a bunch of kids from high school and shit. I was a few years older, but it was just like dead silence. And then by the second time, it's like, hey, what's up, Brenda? How you doing? You know, it's like everybody got used to it. Um, I don't know. I'm not super uptight. I'll, at night, I've walked out here naked plenty of times, but that's at night. Or even on the porch. If it's 2 o'clock at night, and I gotta get mango, and I'm not gonna put clothes on. Who's gonna see me? There's nobody around, you know? And if they did, so what? That's my point. Like, yeah, they saw me naked, who cares? I don't care. I'm not that hideous. I'm not gonna be freaked out. Because I don't have a fat gut and a bald head. Oh, I'm sorry. It slipped. My brothers are, they're not bald, but they're fat. It's funny because my one brother, the one that's gay, he always said, like, no, I'll never be fat. Ha! That's funny. He's fat, definitely. You don't need to be fat, you don't need to be skinny, you just need to be, like, healthy. My legs are actually crap. Probably got chiggers or something out here. Nah, that's just dry skin, totally. So I got the basement all ready to fucking sort of straighten it up. Man, that basement would be great to make art in, too. You still keep up with your brothers? You know, I know they're alive. Eat whole foods, not the whole food supply. Yes, sure. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, stay away from processed food, you know? You mentioned him, them, him, do I? I have. I've mentioned them and my brothers. I've mentioned my parents. They're part of my history or whatever. I'm related, but we're related. We're all related by common ancestry. You're related to everything on this planet. Ancestry. Everything. Trees, rocks, grass. Your dog, your cat. Your neighbor. We're all related. What, that your sister's fat? Weather couldn't be nicer. I could be doing yard work, but screw it. I got it mowed. I got the mushroom totally going. And the mermaid piece is, you know, coming along. I got a issue with one part of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 2 parts actually, like the torso and the head. I don't know how it's gonna be done. She's fat, really. Work with Lutzy. It's a little hot. I'm gonna wait. You need to start your garden. I gotta put more sunflower seeds in. Gotta put some there. I got them right here. I just had to grab the thing and go do it. Won't take long. It's hot enough, they'll start popping up soon. It's supposed to rain in a few days. Then they'll really start popping up. Not to people who live a long time. I don't think you can like take people to the gym unless they want to go. I'm also not close to her, Peter. You don't really know anything about my brothers or me. You asked me if I mentioned them, and I said yes. Damn, I scratched the shit out of myself. Oh, man. So what are we gonna plant? Mammoth Russian. I think I'm gonna plant these. These are Mammoth Gray Stripe. They're real big. Real big. So this is an heirloom. Where's that thing? I got to go put some in real quick. Let's see how many I got. Quite a few. Quite a few. Shorts, a blessing and a curse to wear. Yeah, you mean the bugs and shit? Yeah. Yeah, they can be. And I'm itching now. See, my legs haven't toughened up. This is the first time I wore shorts. You know, they'll get better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 Mammoth Gray Stripes. These are big. These are real big. Where am I gonna put these? Where should I put these? Anybody got any opinions? Should I put them next to a fence? Or sort of in the middle of the yard around like a pawpaw tree? You know. I'm gonna do both. How about that? I'll do that right now, hang on. ignoring you all. I'm sorry.